what is it that determines what kind of prana we circulate inside of us and what goes out? Here is the beautiful second phase of the Pranic Triangle. The pranic center between the shoulder blades is activated by our thought life. Okay? So whatever you think conditions that center. Whatever you think, it's instantaneous. The center above the diagram is activated by your feelings. Whatever you feel, good, bad, indifferent, activates that center. Makes it either receptive or overwhelmed. Think of those. It's like a valve opening and closing. How are you going to deal with that valve? The spleen center is activated or not activated at all and lethargic by what you choose to eat, drink, breathe, and the people you associate it with. So it's your entire physical environment and your life choices that make this difference. Okay? So consider your thought world. How clearly do you think? Are you free from deceptive thoughts? Are you full of fear and anxiety? Or are you taking steps every day to clear your mental world with prayer and meditation, relaxation, blessing, letting go and forgiving? You see, it's mental hygiene. Your mental hygiene is going to ensure that this center is working perfectly and rhythmically, not overexposed and not underexposed. If you start worrying, fearful, thinking confused thoughts, remember your confused garden. Do you see where the garden fits in here? Whenever you're all overwhelmed with so much work, this center can shut down. And then what happens? Electricity comes in and says, that plug is plugged off. Now where do we go? Maybe you'll start putting too much pressure on the emotions. Do you get over-emotional if your mind is overstressed? I wonder why. Do you see the connection? If everything in your system is not taking equal weight, okay, equal balanced weight, one part of you is going to be out of balance. The emotions are saying, too much. I can't handle this. What are you doing to me? And the sun energy comes and says, whoa. Either shuts down because it's flooded, just like an electrical circuit goes off, or worst case scenario, it burns. Once you burn these centers, nothing can energize you. You see, this is so important. And one of my missions in life, on my watch, is to tell you to do things slowly, gently, focused. Don't overdo. Take care of your electrical system because it is a gift to you. It is something you've earned. You want to take care of it, just like you would a newborn baby. Okay, you are important. You are fragile and strong. You have to know how to handle. So, now let's look at your emotions. What kind of emotional world do you live in? Are you joyful? Are you happy? Do you see life as an open system where you can excel and you can express and you can learn and the sky is the limit? Or do you have old wounds and fears from culture, family, whatever experiences you had that are still lingering in you, that are still patches around you that need to be healed? Are there deceptive thoughts? Are there deceptive feelings that aren't real? Those are called glamours and illusions. So you want to make sure you examine your emotional life. And where is it? When you have your garden, have your physical garden, your emotional garden, your mental garden. Okay? So you can see what part needs to be weeded, what part needs to be fertilized, what part needs to be watered and taken care of. So your emotional world is very important. And of course, if you are healthy, joyful, fantastic, that is going to work at its optimum. And listen to this. This is what's so beautiful. When our centers work at their best and they're rhythmic, you have an inner intuitive sense that tells you just when to stop, when to push, when to pull back. You'll have that sense inside of you, and slowly, slowly, as you listen to it, you develop the three bodies, the physical, emotional, mental bodies that can really withstand pressure. You tone them and hone them, but you don't just dump things on it. You say, I'm precious, I'm going to go slow. So slow and easy. And if you start getting this harmonized and balanced, you listen to it, and then you will see through the years, you will be able to read more, meditate more, speak and think critically and expand in ways that you never dreamed possible 3, 4, 5 years ago. If you do the work right, you are going to reap the results of a beautiful, balanced, physical, emotional, mental life, which immediately at that point connects you. Look at, this is balanced. What is it going to connect you to? Everything in life. Everything. At that point, you are becoming an initiate who is able to absorb from the sun all the wisdom, not only the energy for your prana, not only for your etheric body, but the wisdom that is contained in all of life. Do you see how masters of wisdom operate? There is nothing in them that holds back the circulation. Nothing. They have perfectly fine-tuned bodies that circulate the energy. They radiate. Beautiful people. They walk in a room. You're attracted to them. Why? They're beautiful. It's not just the physical beauty. There's an inner radiance, an inner energy that radiates and heals, uplifts, and puts in order everything around them. Do you see that? Do you understand how that works? This is what you want to be. Now let's go to your physical world. What does your physical world look like? Your spleen center is so essential. It is so essential that it does the work of so many centers until you become a 3rd degree initiate, where all your physical, emotional, and mental bodies are completely under your soul discipline. The spleen does a lot of work. This is why in all the spiritual teachings, food, water, air, breathing is always emphasized. Why? It's not just empty exercises. They become empty exercises when people want to make money off of them. Okay? And say, okay, do breathing for 3 hours. No. It's just like going and lifting weights that are way above what you can do. You see? So all of these things are to make you receptive to the circulation of the sun energy, because once the sun energy really starts circulating in you, you don't need anything else except to lift your consciousness and understand. So you're going to look at your physical environment, the toxicity, the pollution, or the purity of your water, of the chemicals, stuff that you use to clean your clothes with, the floors with, the air that you spray, that chemical, horrible smells that people spray in the air. It's all chemical, toxic substance. You see why you have to be careful? What you put on you is perfume. Use essential oils, not chemical stuff. Your hairsprays, your clothes, what's in your clothes. All of these things are as important as the food you eat. Why should you eat healthy, clean food, whatever your choice is? So that this thing works. So that you're vital. So that your brain is healthy. All the brain research that's being done now points to how you exercise, how you eat, what you eat, and to give yourself stuff, food and environment that is going to make you healthy and absorb. Otherwise, you're going to feel lethargic, non-energetic. Your mind can't work. Your mind works when your brain is healthy. Your physical brain is healthy and vibrant and able to process the sun energy. Do you see that? Okay, so you're going to look at your entire life and where you are. This is Gita Saradarian, and I would like to thank you for your interest in this video lecture. We have books, booklets, and spiritual study courses on this very topic. Please visit us at tsgfoundation.org for more information on all TSG Foundation products and services. Thank you.